What's up, YouTube? Black Ice Frost XX here, coming to you with my version 3 of my hero deck. I'm just going to get right into it here. I'm going to do main deck and extra. Start off with Gores. Gores is an amazing card. He stops your opponent's OTKs and also builds great advantage. 3 Neos Alias for your hero engine. Don't really need to say more than that. Thunder King Ryo. Awesome anti-meta card. Awesome card in general, I should just say. I'm running him at 3. 1 Stratos for my hero engine. 3 Jurak Guaiba. Guaiba is in here for Legia and Dolka. This deck can actually make it fairly easily with that. I mean, yeah, I know there's only 3 dinosaurs in here, but you'd be surprised how easily this deck can make it. And those cards build you such great advantage, it's ridiculous. 1 Honest. I got my Ghost Rare this past weekend. I also got my super rare Snowman Eater. I'm running one of him. Snowman Eater is great because he's a 1900 wall. So if they have a 1900 or less monster, let's say Thunder King for example, run into him and he pops it off, and they get a -1 because you still maintain your advantage on the field. 1 Ice Edge. A lot of people run 2 Snowman Eater. I run 1 Ice Edge because he helps set up my Miracle Fusion plays, and he's also a absolute 0 target. 1 Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is just good for shutting off your opponent's effect monsters. Getting into the spells, you got 3 Gemini Spark for your Gemini hero engine. 3 Pot of Duality. The object of Duality at 3 in here is to hit my heroes and my Gemini Sparks as quick as possible. Also, maybe hit a Miracle Fusion to set up my plays ahead of time. Obviously, in this deck, you don't want your opponent to maintain too much advantage. You want to make sure you keep ahead of the game, so Duality helps out with that. I'm running 3 Miracle Fusion in here. It's a really good 1 card out. Also, Ice Edge helps me set it up fairly easily, so I can maintain it at 3 in here. It's been working pretty well. 1 Book of Moon. Defensive card, offensive card, stops your opponent's synchro plays. Rhoda, Searcher. E-Call, Searcher. Monster Reborn staple. Dark Hole Nuke. Heavy Storm Nuke back row. Going to traps, 2-dimensional prison. I really don't like Mirror Force right now. Mirror Force, yeah, I know it can blow away your opponent's monsters, but 1, it destroys, and Stardust deals with that fairly easy. Also, it can trigger a Starlight Road, which I really don't like. And also, I'd rather have their shit removed and get it out of the way so I don't have to see it a second time. Because it's really annoying when you destroy a card and they go, oh, well, Monster Reborn? Bring it back. So, anyway. 2 Solemn Warning and 1 Solemn Judgment. Solemn Brigade. Pretty stable in most decks. 1 Torrential Tribute. I know I don't like Mirror Force, but Torrential Tribute blows on the summon. And, even if they Starlight Road it, it's still too good to not have it in here. Speaking of Starlight Road, 1 Starlight Road, just because I run so many cards that I can possibly set, and also when I get my advantage, I'd like to keep it, so I don't want someone to top deck a Dark Hole and, troll me over that. 1 Bottomless, and instead of a second Bottomless, I'm choosing to tech a Compulse. Compulse is really good right now. Bounce Stardust, bounce Zen Mains, bounce Gachi Gachi. Anything that you don't want to deal with right now. You can even bounce face downs if you're afraid of a flip effect, It's a really good card. Also, a great play to do is bounce your Gores back to your hand if they're going to destroy it. Make them sit there and wonder about it. Also, the last card is Trap Dust Shoot. Just really good opening play. Summon Ryo, open with Dust Shoot and Ryo. You're sitting pretty good right now. Going into the extra deck. I've got 1 Draco Knight of Quest. I picked up a Ghost Rare one this past weekend as well. It looks really nice. 1 E-Hero Great Tornado for your win target. 1 Nova Master. Nova Master is a really underrated hero card. It's a +1 if you destroy their monster. And, you got a fire target in here now with Guaiba, so that Guaiba is not going to go to complete waste once it's in the graveyard. 2 Shining. Basic, and it's your light target. Also helps you recycle your heroes. 2 Absolute Zero. Your big nuke monster in here, and he can hold off people for quite a while. one Gaia just for your your opponent's Earth targets. I mean, other than that, he's not really much of anything, but he's pretty standard in here. Going into Exceeds, one Utopia, because everything in here is like level 4. One Legia for your Guaibas. One Dolka. This card is absolutely amazing. And if you can make it like, you know, like your opponent goes first, they set a monster and you can get rid of their back row and everything, this card is absolutely amazing to get out on your opponent because it does so much work. One Leviathan Dragon. I do have 2 level 3 targets in here, and I can make him fairly easily. It's not all that hard. He's just another water target for 0, too. One Stardust Dragon for Starlight Road. Black Rose, just in case I snatch up an opponent's monster. Use it for, you know, sync or summon, blow their field away. And one Catastor, because he's pretty standard. So that's pretty much the deck, guys. That's what I've got so far. I'm going to be testing it at my locals this weekend. I've been testing against like my friends and my teammates, and it's been doing pretty well. So we will see how things go. So this is Black Ice Frost XX. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time.